to say thank you to you guys. I know I already kind of said this in my last video if you watched that, but I am so thankful for everybody who has supported my channel. I was not expecting to have this many people interested in my channel, let alone so quickly. I just started this channel out for fun because I just wanted to try ASMR out, but yeah, people have been liking it, so I've continued. So anyways, I'm just so thankful and grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you if you subscribed, but even if you just watch my videos, or all the sweet comments you guys leave me and the likes and everything, it means the absolute world to me. So in honor of reaching 1K, which I think we're actually at 1.1 now when I'm filming this video, but in honor, I decided to do a Q&A and just kind of give you guys a chance to get to know me a little bit better. So I asked you guys on my community tab if you had any questions for me, and I had a good amount, so I made a list of all the questions that I've received. And if you have asked me a question just on, like, in the comment section below any of my videos, I've also pulled those to make sure I answer your guys' questions as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is going to be super simple. I'm just going to be answering questions, but to make it a little bit more exciting and tingly, I thought I would pop some gum in, if that's okay with you guys. I just have some Mentos, and is sugar-free gum, pure, fresh, with green tea extract, and this is wintergreen. It's kind of loud. Okay, so I'm just going to pop one of these in. So I'm going to try not to be super obnoxious with this gum chewing. It's just going to be hopefully a little subtle in the background, but hopefully that doesn't bother you guys. The first question I got was, how old are you? How old are you? So I am 22. I am 22 years old. And with that question, the second one I got was, where are you from? So I live in Tennessee. I know I've gotten a decent amount of, or at least like a few people asking me, or thinking that I was some other nationality. Like I've gotten German, I've gotten Australian, but no, I am actually American. I wish that I was Australian or something. That would be pretty cool, but I am American, and I'm from Tennessee. I was born in Florida, but I moved to Tennessee when I was like 2, so I've considered is my home. Next question was, what got me into ASMR? I really loved this question and I had to give it a good thought when I first read it, but I don't remember exactly why or like how I got into ASMR. Like I started watching ASMR at the beginning of the year and I really just fell in love with it. I said this in I think my first video, but I've always struggled really bad with like anxiety, struggle with falling asleep, because I always get the worst anxiety at nighttime. When I found ASMR and started finding certain people that I enjoyed watching, I don't know, I just fell in love with it and I found it really interesting and it helped me so much. So yeah, I guess what got me into it was just how helpful it was and how relaxing it was for me to watch, and like really just it helped me so much with falling asleep. So it's really changed my whole sleeping routine and made it a lot easier for me to fall asleep. Next question kind of went with the last one, which I also really liked. It's, who are your all-time favorite ASMR artists? I probably have a good handful that I love, but I definitely have like 3 that are my top favorite, and that are kind of the people who inspired me to try it out myself. So, and it's really funny that you guys have picked up on it, because I've had comments about 2 of the people that I watch saying that I remind you guys of them or whatever, which to me is such a compliment, and I think that's so sweet. So it's really funny that I guess you guys knew before I even told you, but my first fave is Bees ASMR. Bees, I love her so much. She's literally the best, and I think she has been a huge inspiration for me. I don't know, I just relate to her a lot. Like, I really enjoy the style of how she does her videos and how like laid back it feels, and just it feels like you're hanging out with her. Her videos have helped me so much, and she just seems like the sweetest person ever. Like, I would love to hang out with her. But yeah, she's just so sweet, and love watching her videos. Like, I just love the style, I love the vibe, I love how like natural they are. So she's definitely one of my favorites. And then one of my other favorites would have to be Simply Kells. Simply Kells. I did something about how I like remind them of her or something like that. I'm not Australian, so I don't have that going for me, but I absolutely love Kells as well. She seems so sweet, and again, her videos are just so like natural and like not forced, and she just seems like a very genuine person, and she makes me laugh. Like, she has some humor within her videos, which I love. Like, and yeah, again, like her videos have just calmed me so much and helped me so much. And I think, not to mention that she has an Australian accent, which I love. I love accents. I love when people have accents. I think it is so cool. And so relaxing. So I absolutely love her as well. Another one of my top favorites is Freckles. Freckles ASMR. Freckles, I love her as well. She's literally so cute. And again, she's got that little accent. Like, I think she's like German, or I think she's German. Correct me if I'm wrong. She might be something else, but she has her cute little accent, and I love it. Like, her voice is so relaxing to listen to, and like she could literally talk about anything, and it would just relax me. And yeah, I just love her. I love her style videos as well. Like, very laid back. I love her like mouth sounds she does. They're very, I think she was one of the people that kind of got me doing in real life. So I used to think of mouth sounds as like cringy and like gross, but when I hear people do it like certain ways, I love it. And I think Freckles has helped me a ton, learning to like mouth sounds and whatnot, because she does it really, really well. So absolutely love her as well. So I would say those are probably 3 of my favorites at the moment, and also 3 of my biggest inspirations for motivating me to try it out myself. So yeah. Next question. I had 2 questions similar, so I'm going to kind of group them together, but one was, what's my favorite food? And 2 was, what's my favorite thing to make? That's really hard for me because there's a lot of food that I love, but a few of my favorites, I would say, I love a good steak. Like, if you know me, you know I'm super big into steak. Sorry to all the vegetarians, but I love steak. I love me like a steak and a baked potato and like a salad. And then I also love pasta. And so going with the what's my favorite thing to make, I love making, like when I was in college, I'm not a super huge cook. Like I definitely can want to get more into cooking and like learn a lot more, but I loved making a shrimp Alfredo, and I would just make the pasta, like box pasta normal, and then make the Alfredo sauce from scratch with like cream and cheese and stuff like that. And then I would just grill up or make some shrimp. Like I would basically use cooked shrimp, season it, cook them, and then toss it all together. So super easy to make. But yeah, I'm a huge steak and pasta and shrimp kind of girl. But I also love like fruit. And I also have a huge sweet tooth. If you know me, you know that I have a huge sweet tooth. So I love ice cream. I love donuts. I love cheesecake. Yeah, I'm a big sweets girl, 100%. Next question is, if I could do a collab with any ASMR artist, who would it be? I would probably say Bees. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we're a little bit similar. I feel like I would get along with her. Like, I feel like we'd be friends if I knew her. I don't know, she just seems super fun, and like I said, all the good things earlier, but yeah, I think it'd be super fun to collab with her, but I think I need to get a little bit more well known before I could collab with her, but yeah, I think that would be super, super fun. So I got 2 separate questions about this. What's my favorite music, and then what's my favorite genre slash artist. I am super into music. My family has always been very musical growing up, but I'm also the type of person that you probably don't want on aux because my music taste is a little bit all over the place. So there's a lot of genres I like. I love some indie, I like rock, I like oldies. I like a lot of different genres, and I would say recently, because again, I'm into a lot of things, so it's hard for me to pick one, but I would say recently I've been really into like oldies, like 70s and 80s, maybe even like 60s music. I love Fleetwood Mac. I love Chicago, Billy Joel, Elton John. Some modern ones I love, Billie Eilish. I love Post Malone. I like Taylor Swift. Like, I just kind of bing bong around. Like, I have a lot of different artists that I love. And honestly, I could go on, but I think that right now I've been really into old music. And I like rap and like current stuff. I don't know, like I will also be that person that you'll play like a very popular song and I won't know the words to it. Like I said, I'm kind of a grandma in some ways. So next question is, do I have any pets? I do, yes. My family has two dogs. They are brother and sister from the same litter, and they are, I think, 6 or 7 years old now. They're Havanese. So they are very little. And the boy dog's name is Cooper. And he is black and white. And his ears stick up like this. Which is, if you know Havanese, that's very not normal. And he weighs about 6 pounds. And then Stella is the girl dog. She's my little bestie. She weighs probably like 11 pounds. So she's a little chunk, and she's black and brown. Next question is, if you could go anywhere in the world on holiday for free, where would you go? There is a ton of places that I would love to travel to. I have not done a lot of traveling, so I have a very long list of places that I want to go to, but my dream vacation is to go to Greece. I really want to go to Greece. That's like my biggest dream. But I also want to go to like Spain and Italy, France. I would love to go to Hawaii. Yeah, but I would say, like, there's a lot of places that I want to go to, but I would say my biggest dream would be Greece. Next question is, do I have a boyfriend? Wouldn't you guys like to know? I do have a boyfriend, yes. I have a boyfriend. His name is Jack. And we have been dating for a little over three and a half years. It'll be 4 years in January. He is a sweetie bug. We actually went to the same high school, but I was dating a different guy at the time, unfortunately, and he's a year older, or a grade older than me, so we never really knew each other. I just knew of him, and then when we went away to college, we ended up going to the same college, and we met there, and the rest is history. So yeah, he is a sweetie pie. I really liked this question. I thought it was really interesting. It was, what are your current goals, big and small? So I would say, big wise, currently I have just graduated from college in May, and I'm living at home, and I am still trying to figure out what job I want to do or where I want to work. I got a degree in marketing with a entrepreneurship collateral, but I still don't really know exactly what I want to do with it yet. So one of my biggest goals right now is to figure out what job I want and then get a job and then move out of the house, because it's definitely been a strange transition. When you're on your own for 4 years at college and then you like come back home, you kind of feel like you're, I don't know, like taking a step back almost, even though I know there's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, my biggest goal right now is to figure out what I'm gonna do work-wise, get a job, and move out into my own place. And then smaller goals, I would say I'm trying to be better about like working out and taking care of myself, and finding hobbies that bring me joy. So I would say that's something smaller that I'm trying to incorporate in my life. Oh, another one is I've been trying to read more, because I was never a huge reader when I was a kid. So I've really been trying to get into reading now that I'm an adult, and so that's a small goal, is I try to read at least a little bit of a book each day. I'm not always successful, but that is a goal I have for myself right now. Next is, do you have a particular skincare routine? And this person left me a sweet message about my skin, so thank you so much for that. But no, my skin is not anywhere close to flawless. I have struggled really bad with acne since I was like 12 or 13, so coming up on like 10 years. Um, so yeah, my skin's not the greatest by any means, but I try my best to take care of it, drink lots of water, eat healthy, but it's been a struggle. I have done lots of stuff. I've tried, I've gone to the dermatologist and done topicals. I was on Accutane in high school for a few years, which was difficult for sure. And I still have lots of scarring, so I don't have great skin, but I thank you for your sweet compliment, though. I would say my skincare routine is basically I wash my face in the morning, and then I usually use like an eye cream, and then I use Pond's, the blue one, moisturizer, and then at night I wash my face, and then I use Pond's like wrinkle cream, and I also use bio oil sometimes to help with my scarring. And then I also use the Mario Badescu like pink drying lotion. I just recently started using that a few months ago, and I really like it. It helps with like spots, so you put that on overnight, and yeah, that's basically what I do. And then I try to exfoliate my skin with like a exfoliator at least like once or twice a week. So I would say I try my best to take care of my skin, but it's always just been my skin has always been a struggle for me, and it's by no means flawless. Last question. This one was very interesting. I really liked this one. It was, is there a moment in your life where you have felt pure happiness? And they said in parentheses, like, stress-free, no financial burdens, whatever. That's a very tough question. I think it's pretty deep, but I was thinking about it when I first read it, and the time where I felt pure happiness would have to be like when I was little, and I remember just like having no worry. You don't have to stress about adult things, like you don't have to worry about money or jobs or taxes and life problems. So I would probably say just like being a kid and hanging out with my friends and running around outside or just doing different things where that's all that mattered in the moment. Like, I feel like that was one of the biggest things in my life where when I think of being like truly happy or truly joyful, it's like when I was a kid and I was just did not have a worry in the world. So yeah, I don't know, that's kind of a big answer, but I feel like I would say probably when I was a child. That is going to be it for this video today. I hope that I answered everyone's questions and gave good enough answers. And I hope that you guys know or feel like you know me a little bit more now. But again, I just want to thank you guys so much for all the support and the kindness. I do read through all the comments. They always make my day, a smile on my face. Thank you guys for watching my videos and for subscribing and liking and just being a supporter. I hope that I can continue to make content that you guys enjoy. And I'm excited to see where this channel goes. Thank you for watching this video. As always, please put any video suggestions in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want to see next. And if anybody has any more questions for me, feel free to comment them and I will respond.